to my Friday fancy pamper. Well, that's what I'm calling it anyway, making myself feel glamorous. How are we going to work this? This is the ultimate luxe aspect facial that I'm giving myself. I just jumped out of the shower. So you start off with a double cleanse, really nice and simple, and I've used the gentle clean. My skin's been a little bit sensitive this week. I wanted to do a double cleanse, but I wanted to keep it soft and gentle. And the best thing that I love about the gentle clean is that your skin actually still feels hydrated rather than sometimes you can use a cleanser and it feels dry, and this doesn't do that, and especially because my skin is quite dry and dehydrated at the moment. This is just going to make me feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside out. Okay, so secondly, I'm going to use the Fruit Enzyme Mask. This is a godsend. One of the girls at Aspect actually put me onto this, and I have to say, I'm definitely a fan. What I'm doing is sort of 1 to 2 pumps, and then I'm going to massage it in. And just keep massaging. So what you're actually wanting is that kind of dead skin, dry skin, whatever you want to call it, kind of just coming, and when you get like that killing on the fabric, that's what you're after. Sort of just anything that's loose coming off. And once you're sort of getting it to this, you leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes. And so I'm getting right in there. I just feel just a bit dehydrated this week, and I can feel it now. Hey, it's when you know it's doing some good. And it's really gentle. There's the actual mask itself isn't granular, and it's not abrasive on my skin at all. So just sort of massaging this in, and you can really feel it's going to get there. Really just, so you can, I don't know if you can see that. So it starts to peel, and you can see, I don't know, some people might think it a bit gross, but I get excited when I see any little old stuff that doesn't need to be there just coming to the surface. I don't know what it is, but since I've been in my 40s, my neck, I think it makes me feel old. So always focusing on getting it moving everywhere. All right. So now I am going to leave this on for a period of time, and then wipe it off with just a nice warm face washer in the bathroom, and then I'll be back for my next step. Alright, just a nice compress, taking off the Fruit Enzyme Mask. Just finished the Fruit Enzyme Mask, and my skin is feeling super smooth, and it's also just feeling really vibrant and ready for some hydration. I just love all of that. Yeah, stuff that didn't need to be there is now gone, and it just feels really nice. I'm ready to hydrate. Next step in the process is the hydrating mask, which is awesome. I'm going to use probably about a teaspoon or so, depending on you, you'll know your skin. And then all you do with this one, really simple, is just massaging it in. And again, the pressure I'm using isn't hard, it doesn't need to be. And it's just, even around this eye area, I change up my fingertips so it's delicate and nice. I'm just massaging this in and making sure I get the neck in, because that's, for me, one thing that I find is aging me a lot. So I really try and work this area when I am doing my little pamper on myself. Once this is massaged in, it just kind of feels so good that I don't want to stop. I'm not obsessed at all with beauty products. This I'm going to leave on for 5 minutes, and while this is hydrating my skin, I might pour myself a Friday Vino. Why not? Oh, alright, see you in 5. Okay, so that's been 5 minutes, and you can see how hydrated my skin is looking, and we're probably halfway through, so I'm super excited. Okay, now I'm going to apply the soothing gel. Now this one you actually apply a little bit more, so you're looking at maybe a tablespoon, and it's quite liquidy, as I just squirted out there. I promise I've only had 1 sip of my wine. Basically what you want to do is massaging this. I'm going to move this out of the way, all over the top, and really, when you're at the salon and someone's doing this to your face, just close your eyes, go on a journey. And just treat yourself to a little massage. Your neck, don't forget, if you want to do the back of your neck and doing your décolletage as well, like, you can massage this in for up to 15 minutes. And then what you want to do is just gently take it off with just a warm compress. This feels so good. Anyway, I'm going to continue doing this and I'll be back in about 15 minutes. Okay, so the soothing gel was left on for 15 minutes and I've just washed that off with just a really nice soft damp cloth. That's all you need. Now it's time for the probiotic sleep mask. Probably about a teaspoon of this in your hand. For anyone who hasn't used the probiotic sleep mask, I'd say it's up there with I think it probably would be my favourite Aspect product, let's keep it real. Now, this product I took away with me on a girls' weekend. We're at the wineries in Mudgee, and on the Saturday night we all sort of picked products and seeing what people really liked, what they actually felt worked for their skin, and everybody who used the probiotic sleep mask woke up the next morning and said, that's it, I'm going to buy that. It is amazing. So what we're going to do for this facial is leave it on for 20 minutes. Again, if I've got someone in my chair as a makeup artist and they really need some hydration in their skin before we even apply our prep before makeup, this is something that I definitely keep in my kit and I do use if I've got the time. So you'd want to leave it on for 20 minutes. So sometimes you could put this on and go and paint someone's nails and then go back to it. But yeah, with this I like to massage it in and it just feels so good. Normally, if I'm presenting, this is something that I do the night before. Always hydrates the skin so much, and you wake up the next morning and your skin feels like a baby's, you know, just really getting it in down the décolletage. Probiotic sleep mask, my favorite Aspect product. There you go, it's out there. It's hard to pick a favorite, but yeah, it's the one. It can change the texture and feel of my skin really, really quickly because I do get quite dry and dehydrated, and this is one of my favorite go-tos, but this is the one that can just change it. I can wake up in the morning and not have to have done much and just look and feel much better. All right, cool. Well, there we go again. I'll see you in 20. Okay, so that was 20 minutes with the probiotic sleep mask and I've gently just taken that off. Rightio, this is where we're at. Now we start applying everything that's staying on all night. What I'm doing now is applying my favorite serum. Now you can layer your serums if you prefer to. So I'm using the OptiBoost Complex, one pump into my little hands, and then starting on the inside out and working it through the skin. I find when I'm working with serums, I really like to press it in, different than massaging it around when I'm working with some of the other products. So really pressing this in. And the same as under here, just pressing it in, really getting it into the skin because we want this to sit in the skin. Again, if you fancy layering your serums here, this is the time and place to do so. Oh, I can't even tell you. Feeling very relaxed and very hydrated right now, which is brilliant. Okay, beautiful. Now, the Eye Lift 3. Amazing eye cream. Again, pump it out, really hygienic. Doing this, and why not? Oh. So again, when I work around the eye area, just changing the pressure on the fingertips. So you'll find that your middle finger and your ring fingers have least amount of pressure. So if you're going to push, I wouldn't use the index finger because it's quite strong. If you are looking just to do that light feel through here, just change up which fingertips you use and don't use the tips, use the length of the finger. It feels really, really nice. Oh, I love that Eye Lift 3. All right, now as my finishing touches approach, this is where you pick your favorite moisturizer basically, and for me that's the Phytostat 9. Can't go past it. It's just a beautiful product, and again, these pump packs are so hygienic, just nothing can get in there. Pop it through, small amount, and then I'm just really going to massage that in as my finishing touch. So while I'm massaging that in, let's do a bit of a recap on the Ultimate Luxe Aspect facial that I've just given myself. Hopefully you're doing something similar on your Friday night because this has been the ultimate pamper. So we started off with a cleanse, and I did a double cleanse using the Gentle Clean, and then we moved into the exfoliate, and we used the Fruit Enzyme Mask, which really just make my skin feel like a baby's bottom. And then we've moved into our boost, and so the boost, I did a 3-step process, which was the hydrating mask, the soothing gel, and the probiotic sleep mask. Talk about a pamper, I tell you. pretty nice to have some time on your hands at the moment. It's one way of looking at it, isn't it? So then we've applied the Opti Boost Complex Serum, and then I've worked in my Eye Lift 3 eye cream, and to finish her off, the Phytostat 9. Now, if that's not the ultimate pamper for a Friday night, I don't know what is. You can see like my skin is just glowing. You know when you look in the mirror and everything's glowing, and for me it keeps me feeling youthful. I'm 43. Yeah, super hydrating makes me feel super youthful. I'm going to roll with that one. I'm going to hydrate in another way since it's Friday. Hope you're enjoying your Friday night, and see you next time. Bye. Head on over to beautybossbusiness.com for plenty more beauty tips.